Hangman is a game that's been around so long nobody really knows when it was actually invented. The widely accepted belief is that it popped up sometime during the Victorian era. Regardless of when it actually started being played, it's something that's still played to this day due to its simplicity and how easy it is to tweak the rules and difficulty of any puzzle. If you don't know the game, the gist of it is that one player comes up with a word or phrase and the other player has to guess it one letter at a time, with each wrong guess resulting in a stick man getting an additional body part drawn on. Once all body parts are drawn, the round is over and the player that couldn't figure it out loses. It is an incredibly simple game and it's great pretty much anywhere or any time that you'd played tic-tac-toe. Funnily enough, that's another game that's been around for ages. It says so much about both of these games that they've been able to stand the test of time better than many video games and other pieces of entertainment that have come out in, the last decade. Aaron Von Leahy is a developer that decided to expand upon and tweak Hangman's mechanics into something as charming and clever as it is memorable. He created Plangman, a space opera about love, Tolkien mythology, and letters that has you solving both platforming challenges and hangman puzzles as a fantastic story is told. Plangman's gameplay is quite simple. Each level has you solving a hangman-style word puzzle. To do this, you run around the level and select blocks with letters on them. If the letter is in the word that you need to solve for, then the block turns green and the camera zooms out a little bit. If it's not, then the camera zooms in and the block falls down. The camera also zooms in if you fall to your death or get hit by an enemy, so in a way it serves as a very simple health system. Take too much damage when the camera is zoomed all the way in and you'll have to start the puzzle over. Each level includes a hint that you can get to, a little floating atom that shows a picture in the background after you pick it up. It's up to you to use the hint, your knowledge of the story so far, and the blank spaces for letters at the top of your screen to try and tie things together and figure out what word you need to create. Each level also has a few different words that it could be, all related to the story in some way. Some puzzles are harder and some are easier, obviously, but it almost feels like the game gives you steadily easier puzzles as you fail, which is pretty clever. Considering that the game isn't really difficult and it's actually quite hard to have to restart a level, something like this is not only a subtle way to make sure the player moves forward, but also a good way to give things a sense of variance on one stage. Something that I noticed about the level design that I found very interesting is that in some stages there's always a particular trick that you need to do in order to get to the rest of the stage. The trick is the same no matter what the solution to the puzzle is, but the letter placements are varied given that there are, different words for each level. It shows that a lot of thought went into making sure all players face the same challenges even if they have slightly different solutions to the same puzzle. The music is out of this world. The whole soundtrack is only about 7 tracks long, but each one has its place in the story's progression. Adventurous tunes for highs in the story and simple, somber melodies for the lows. Some of the songs honestly just fill me with this drive, a sense of, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna punch that space wizard in his stupid little face! And it's incredible. The story itself is as simple as it is touching, much like the rest of the game, and it makes it all the more charming. It's a story of love, loss, and rivalry that does its best to be something anyone could enjoy. It could even be a child's fairy tale. At the beginning of each level, you're given a little snippet of the story at the bottom of the screen, just enough to make you want to finish the next puzzle, and while the game is short, I can't say that I was left feeling anything other than satisfied at the end. I am a huge fan of Plangman's delivery. Everything from how the story's told, to the gameplay, to the music, it all has this air of just wanting to tell a tale for someone to enjoy, and it does a great job. I find it hard to point out any flaws in this game, and while a couple of the puzzles are a bit obtuse at first, I was never stuck for too long. Plangman is a unique game with a fantastic story to tell, one that I beat in one sitting without so much as standing up to get water. It's a truly brilliant game, and best of all, it's completely free on its website, linked down in the description. If you enjoy puzzles, a good game of Hangman, or even just a charming story, then this is one for you. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Indie Bytes. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe for more. If you have any indie games that I should check out, then please shoot them my way. You can leave a comment down below, or you can drop me a line on Twitter. My handle's @forkh, or you can shoot me an email at fork4h@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye!